Yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to run through the recap for y'all, man. We got a dub here, 45-39. Crazy, crazy game. As you can see on the scoreboard here, we gave up 24 points in the second quarter, and I almost lost my fucking mind. I almost lost my mind, bro. Like, the amount of crazy shit that was happening in that quarter was insane. And I was just, like, very, very much so fed up with the fluke of this game. But, in any case, man, we got the dub. We sealed it. We didn't really try to seal it. We were just like fucking around at the end of the game because we could have just, killed the clock, knelt the ball out, whatever the case may be. But, kept it interesting, man. We ended up with 4 turnovers in this game. One was a fumble on a pick. We caught an interception, a user pick, and then proceeded to fumble the ball away. So, yeah, there's that. Our defense was feast or famine, bro. It was feast or famine. We were either getting turnovers or he was just dotting my ass up. As you can see right here, 7 for 9 on third down, 1 for 1 on 2-point conversions. Like, legit, I don't know how to play defense in this game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be a fucking cheesehead and just like, I'll just call 3-3 and do the blitz thing and all that other shit like that. Nah, it's not how I get down, man. I don't do that shit. But yeah, what I do is, I said do, that's funny. What I do is try to effectively run this spread offense, which is giving me some problems at times. Especially, I'm thinking that I do need a passing ability, like set feet lead, pass lead a lead, or whatever the case may be. Just because Dak isn't just, some of the throws, bro, is like, the ball came out faster, maybe when I got that, but, yeah, if you can see here, we did win the QB battle in terms of, QBR. We threw more touchdowns, but also threw like 70 more yards on less attempts. Joe Mixon broke off a 60-something yarder, and then an 18-yard touchdown that really just blew my mind. But Zeke had a very effective game as well, man. 14 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 broken tackles. You couple that with the multiplier from Dak, so we are getting quite a bit of rushing yards, essentially 130. 7 carries, 7 yards per carry, and a tutty. Can't go wrong with that. In terms of our receivers, the CD Lamb show. Everybody knows that. It's the CD Lamb show. We got to get this guy built up. We need that route tech, baby. We need route tech. It's going to be something that you need in this game until man coverage gets patched or whatever. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, okay, we'll just adjust to it. We've been adjusting to it. Of note as well, our offensive lineman, our starter, was out. So we had to start Connor McGovern, which wasn't good, but he did his thing, man. Gave up a sack, but it is what it is. He's like a 70 overall, 60-something maybe. Leighton Vander Esch, 10 tackles. I want to say it's the second game with over 10 tackles. The star of the show on defense is, of course, none other than Micah Parsons, man. The X-Factor linebacker, do it all player, can drop into coverage, can sack the quarterback, can stop the run. 6 tackles, 4 solo, 4 TFLs, 4.5 sacks. LVE, which is essentially my user, caught 2 picks, and I'm terrible at using on defense. But I'll take it, man. We had a couple other guys with sacks as well. Let me get to that real quick before I move on. Odigizua got 1, Tristan Hill, DeMarcus Lawrence. They're all eating off of Parsons' plate here. Couple pass deflections there, 2 forced fumbles. Leighton Vander Esch, that was a user. This one was a sack fumble here. I think that one was recovered by Tristan Hill. There you go. So Tristan Hill had a pretty decent sack line. He got a fumble recovery and a half a sack with a TFL and 2 solo tackles, man. It's pretty good. Into the highlights, man. Into the highlights. This is where shit gets crazy. Shit gets wild. We start off, like I said, feast or famine. We give up a 1-yard run on first down. And back-to-back sacks, forcing a 3 and out, man. That was clutch. And his left tackle, just like, is a turnstile all game. That's crazy. That is insane. 73 just out here on the ground, while Burrow's taking one to the back. Another sack right there on 3rd and 20. We get the ball here, a couple plays, and we in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Tolbert, rookie receiver. 27-yarder there, and we got another 11-yard touchdown by Ezekiel, the freakiel. I want to say this was a 0-1 trap. Yeah, here we go. So essentially what this is, we got our rookie left guard pulling around. Want to ear hole the the D tackle. Bang. Good job. And then you got Zach Martin climbing up to the linebacker. That is always what you want to see. And then we're one-on-one with a safety here with Zeke. Let's go ahead and truck that young man. And then get into the end zone, my boy. Got fight for yards. What is it? Fight for it, or whatever it is. He's got the trait and he has the ability. So, yeah, Zeke is falling forward every fucking rip. Right here, first play from scrimmage. The next play from scrimmage. We get a user pick here. Snap of the ball. Come down to the flat. Now, what's funny here is I actually didn't have Parsons as a edge guy. I got him inside. I want to see how he does against guards. And that's 79 Carmen. Like, all right, cool. See how he does against that. He actually gets pretty much bagged, but left tackle lets what's his face here, Dante Fowler, right around the edge with a one-arm stab. In the coverage, anyways, though, we do get our user is sitting here. We're on top of Joe Mixon. Just waiting for you to throw the flat. He doesn't throw the flat. I don't know if he did, maybe not. I don't know, but in any case, the ball went up the field because he got hit as it throws. I'll take that user pick, man. Right place, right time. It's pretty cool. Then we get another touchdown right here. So we're up 14-0 early. 14-0 early. In this one, we got CD Lamb matched up with a safety, Monte Nicholson. I'll take that every day of the week. Now CD isn't like the greatest receiver yet, you know what I mean? But he will be eventually. We'll get him to that point. I actually have my corner out on top as well. It's a linebacker on Eric Ebron. But once I saw safety on 88 and I saw that it was one-on-one, I'm just going to go ahead and throw that. Appreciate you, good buddy. Little toe drag swag. Yeah, first quarter was all me. All me. He puts together a nice long drive here, gets a touchdown. Makes it a game. 14-7, end of the first quarter. Second quarter, that's when shit went left, bro. As you see right here, it's our first interception. Now, this is something I'm, still labbing up and, seeing what works, what doesn't. Off the snap here, we're looking at the release of 88. And 88 gets outside of that guy. I'm like, all right, cool. I should be able to throw this outside and to the left. Nope. The safety comes down and picks that joint off. I want to say he was in cover 3 cloud here. Because that's exactly what it looks like to me. He's just using the hard flat defender. But yeah, we made the wrong throw here, and it gets taken to the Baja. So there you go, 14-14, right? Like, all right, cool. We get the ball back. We take a fucking kickoff to the end zone, bro. I haven't returned a kick in probably 3 Maddens. Like, this is 23. I haven't returned a kick for a touchdown since Madden 20, 21 maybe. Definitely wasn't last year. So here you go. Inside or middle return. Take it up to the numbers. Get your seal. And then cut it off of that. This is the Devin Hester special. This is like, if people don't know how you return kicks in real life, this is exactly what you do. You get it's just like reading a screen. But you can't just run straight to the blockers. You got to set them joints up. And boom. Once we get that, 35 does a good job sealing that block. Not going to lie. That's probably what really sprung it. Because a lot of times, that would be a block shed and then, I'm tackled here. But essentially, we got a nice seal right here, man. That's really what it is. Boom. 35. We're coming around. There's definitely an illegal crackback block here on this play. I want to say by number 3. But his mistake was definitely clicking onto this guy that's coming down here. Once he clicked onto him, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to juke or anything. I'm just going to cut up the field on him. That's exactly what we did. Got a nice little cut. Number 3, as you can see at the top of the screen here, he's going to come down and get a crackback block. Boop. That's illegal. On 47 Jones, number 3 on Jones, that's illegal. But, yeah, man, off to the races. Kalen Ballage, big balls ballage. For a touchdown, man. It was pretty cool. But other than that, in the second quarter, this game was shit, bro. This game was absolute dog shit. This 62-yard touchdown here, this happened because my defense would not fucking fix their alignment. So he came out in a 2x2 set and then audibled into this, which I think is U-trips, something like that. It's Patriots playbook. U-trips, and then what happens is my linebacker walks out over the slot and my nickel stays in an overhang over nobody, basically, as you can see on the left side of the screen. So if you look at the box, it's a 5-man box, and you got a power coming right. So my user here tries to make up for it and get in here, make a play, and get washed out by the pulling guard. Cool beans. Then the rest of my defense is absolute shit. The nickel guy or the other backer did not make the play. Was able to swerve out. Look at that shit right here, bro. That's to the crib, man. That's to the crib. 62 yards. I was like, damn, bro. We have been playing such good run defense up until that point. And then we come out here and get sacked twice. 3rd and 23. Throw one up the seam. CeeDee Lamb. Got it. Appreciate you. Got to try to get another touch right there, but only went for 1 yard. It is what it is. Intercepted right here. I don't think that was his user. I think this was the one where I threw an out route that literally took 3 cuts, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, so that was the out route that got picked. He's in the end zone again right after that. So right after that frustrating interception, where I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck was that throw, Dak? We get this right here. So he had ran this a couple times already in this game, trips, and it's basically a halfback counter. We read that shit perfectly. Look at our user right here. Look at our user. This is we're on Van Der Esch, right? Start left because that's where like you see the handoff coming. Start in left. Then once I see that pulling guard, I come right back and meet him in the hole. And then we fucking try to hit stick tackle, but I guess we're too far away. I'm not used to that shit, bro. I'm just gonna go back to clicking off, honestly. Gonna go back to clicking off, bro, because this is bad. He's able to cut up, and then when he makes this cut, bro, I'm like, all right, we'll be able to get a tackle. My whole team is here, right? No. That's very frustrating. Extremely frustrating. After throwing a pick and then give up that touchdown. That's tough, bro. Interception. Give up that touchdown. And we come back on offense and we throw another interception. Now, this one was on me because we just literally threw right at his user. There's not enough separation between these two routes, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I need 88 to be running at 15 to 18 yards, not cutting at 10, 11. Because I need that disparity between these two routes. I need that user to choose whether he wants to come shallow or play deep. They're essentially running mesh on this play right here because of the way that this drag is ran. The ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. I expect you to run no higher than the 43. 44 at the very maximum. My man comes up here. He's at the he's above the 40. He's on the 37, 38-yard line here. And that's running right into my damn dig route. So, yeah, it's not perfect, but I think that's how we got that interception thrown. If there's more space between these two guys, they're not throwing that interception because that drag is coming well under that backer that he's using. And, he has to choose that, not just play both right there. But, anywho, right here, things take a turn. This is another play that really pissed me off because we had ran this formation in Madden 22, and it was really, really good because there's 2 main plays out of it. 3, actually. We got an RPO, but that requires motion, so I know it wasn't that. And then you got this play here. And what I did was I sent 6, either 6 or 7. But I sent the crib, basically. And only the people that's in coverage are the people that's on routes. We get a nice user here, coming out to the flat, flashing to the flat, making you not throw that, and then getting up to the second level, which is where your eye should take you next. because I know how to read this play. Bang. Get an interception, right? Van Der Esch. Try to make a play. It's end of the half, like 30 seconds left. Try to make a play. Turtle, fumble. It's very unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate, man. We get a sack for the stat sheet, but then again, we give up a 15-yard run by Burrow. And on this play right here, bro, we had a 5-man rush. I think we're in a 3-3-5 wide. And he found the lane and got out of there. It's unfortunate. Ends up getting 3 out of the deal, putting him up 31-21 at half. I was just like, yo, this can't be it. I was frustrated. We get the ball first out of the half. We put together a nice, decent drive here. End up getting a touchdown. 8-yard run by Zeke. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, me running the ball. Imagine that. But yeah, I was going to go for the 4th anyway. Probably would have, which wouldn't have been the better decision, being that I was down 10. Should have took the 3, but it is what it is. We got the 7 anyway on 3rd and 7. 3rd and 13, well, 2nd and 4, we get a sack. 3rd and 13, we get another sack here, which is always clutch. Now, in Madden's past, whenever you run mid-blitz, your left outside linebacker or left end would be the one that comes in. For whatever reason this year, they didn't block the fastest motherfucker coming off the edge. And Parsons gets in for another free sack. I literally put 54 in the right side just so I can get him a sack. Get him some stats. You know what I mean? But I'll take it. We end up getting Gallup right here for another, for a touchdown, his only touchdown. And it was a big one over the top of his defense here. Nice little 3-man rush. And I gotta start sliding my line and shit, bro. Honestly, I do. Because I shouldn't have a one-on-one block if I have a guy that's doing nothing. But anywho, right down the sideline here, right over the outstretched hands of Awuzie. Michael Gallup, catch and run for the tub. Hey. And honestly, bro, like, this is the play that really sealed it. I would say this fumble recovery here. There's no replay for it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We end up getting a touchdown a couple plays later. We're not out of the gate, but you know what I mean? Like, I think we're in a pretty decent spot. We're up 14 at this point. But he comes out here, puts together a nice long drive. We're up 14, but like it's 6 minutes left. He's not in a rush. He's out here running his offense, which is what he's supposed to do. Getting small yardage here, converting, you know what I'm saying? Ends up getting a touchdown here, Tyler Boyd, 17-yarder. Now this one was kind of annoying just because it was just, I was adjusting my defense here. You can see my guys like moving across the field. And he just snapped the ball and it's 2 slants. Like, GG's. 2 slants against a defense that's not aligned right. Yeah, good luck with that. We get the ball back, though. 3 minutes and change. This is where you put together your 4-minute offense to seal a game. And we did just that. And we didn't do it. We did it in an unconventional way. Because right here on 2nd and 5, we should have ran something that's a lot more consistent than what we did. But, it got us a 0-yard game, but it put us in a very bad position on 3rd and 5 to be up 6. Up 6. 3rd and 5, or second and 5, 3rd and 5, let's go with that. We called shallow cross again. So we called shallow cross, 8 shallow cross this time. We got CeeDee Lamb on a drag. He's got a hard flat out there that's essentially carrying me. Could have went underneath to Zeke right here, but we didn't, because that's not the progression of the read here. It's a triangle read, 1, 2, 3, and I just, again, do not like the depth that 85 ran his route, man. Like, he only ran 10 yards when he ran his dig. And then 13 didn't run a post. I mean, you can say he got inside up here at the top of the numbers at the 30-yard line, but, bro, like, what the hell, man? It's very unfortunate. But essentially what we get here is a really good block by right tackle, 76. His first game playing. That's a 350-pound right tackle. Just manhandling a man. And Dak just sitting strong in the pocket. You got your 2 double teams over there to your left. Hit that playmaker button, man. Playmaker. We're looking over the middle of the field, see who's open. I mean, we had CD as well over there on the right, but the playmaker and Zeke went up the field, so that's where we went with the ball. Nice little catch right there. Getting down. We didn't even hold the ball, like cover the ball. We were just like dicking around. And again, even still here, in scoring range, we didn't like cower and just nail the ball out. We made it interesting, bro. It's regular season. You gotta test all this shit out. You have to see what works against users, man. And obviously right here, first and goal, negative 1 yard run. You don't want that, but it is what it is. Zeke right here, incomplete. That was a screen that would have went for a touchdown here if we were able to get the ball into his hands. But we take our three. And we trust our defense for 15 seconds. It's a 2-man under, straight over the top, back everybody off, dare you to throw it. I don't know how this isn't a sack, by the way, but okay. He's throwing a dig, so it's broken up. GG's in the chat. Let's get it.